everybody, welcome back. Today our practice is going to consist of just one yoga posture. We're going to recline into Supta Baddha Konasana, one of my favorite restorative yoga postures, and settle in for a little bit of Japa or repetitive mantra meditation. So just really today focusing on that healing and restoration or restorative process. So a lot of you know Supta Baddha Konasana and you know how you like to set this up, but I want to take a minute to help everybody get set up. If you have blocks in a bolster, this is my favorite setup. So I like to put one block on its highest height, one block on its medium height, and then lean the bolster against those two blocks as if it's a ramp. You'll want to look back behind your bolster and make sure that both of the blocks are touching the bolster and that the bolster is firm and supported. So you don't want it to kind of give or sag away from you. If you don't have a bolster, couch cushions can work, particularly the cushions that you sit back against. So not the seat of the couch, but the back cushions can work really well. They're generally pretty firm and about the right size and shape that you can use as a bolster. If you don't have cushions that can come off of your couch or you don't have a bolster, several firm blankets can work as well. And if you don't have blocks, you can use all of these things without the blocks and just let the prop that's going to support your spine be flat on the ground. What we're aiming for in restorative yoga is that our props are built up enough that we don't feel any stress on the body. So if you're feeling a stretch across the front of your belly because your bolster or your props are back too far, just find a couple of things that you can stack on top to make them a little higher until you don't get that stretch anymore. And then to give you a little bit of support for your hips and your knees, if you have extra blocks, and I know not everyone has 4 yoga blocks at home, if you have extra blocks though, you can use those underneath of your knees or underneath of your thighs. But if you don't have 4 yoga blocks and you're using your 2 for underneath of your bolster, you can grab a couple of extra blankets and just fold them up however high you need them to be to support your outer thighs and your knees. And even if you have pretty decent external rotation, I'm going to suggest that you use some kind of prop underneath of your thighs and your knees because we'll spend a little bit of time here. And like in yin yoga, gravity will eventually kind of take hold. And when gravity takes hold, it might pull you into a little more stress than what we're looking for. So we want to get propped up so much that our bodies aren't experiencing any kind of tensive stress at all. And then the last thing that I'm going to have you do as part of the setup is to grab a timer or your cell phone, which has a timer on it, and set a timer for however much time you have to spend here today. And if you have nowhere else to go and nothing else to do and you don't feel like grabbing your phone, I'll invite you just to stay here as long as you're being called to stay. So I'm going to help you get set up. I'm going to walk you through the beginning parts of the meditation. We'll practice that together for a few minutes, and then I'm going to sign off and allow you to continue this practice for however much time you have available today for practice. So get yourself all set up. Make sure you have all of your props. Grab your timer, get it set for however much time you have to spend here this morning or this afternoon, and then recline back onto your props. And as you recline back onto your props, make yourself comfortable. If you have an extra blanket, you can cover all the way up. Make sure that your feet will be warm, that your hands will be warm. And then decide where you like to rest your arms. So you could rest your hands on your belly. For me, this is a little bit of effort. My arms are short, and so they kind of hang a little bit. And to rest my hands on my belly, I have to put a little bit of effort to keeping them there. So I like to rest my arms down at the sides with my palms facing up. And then check the position of your head and neck. So sometimes when we lie back, the neck gets hyperextended, or it feels like your chin is a little bit higher than your forehead. You can start just simply by trying to tuck your chin a little bit to get some of that extension out. But if you have a lot of tension or tightness in your upper back, you might find that it's difficult to level out the forehead and the chin. In that case, grab a blanket, roll it up and place it underneath of the back of your head until it feels the right height so that your chin and your forehead are level with one another. And then just take a moment to shift, move, wiggle a little bit in your seat. Make sure that you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth up wide. Breathe out through your mouth with a sigh. And then just really feel the weight of your body settling onto your props. Give it all over. And release as much effort as you can. This includes releasing effort of the breath. So we're not trying or striving to breathe in any particular way for any particular length or depth. We're just right now releasing all effort. Check your jaw, your tongue, your throat. Check in with the corners of your eyes. If your eyes are closed, are your eyelids just softly resting over your eyeballs? Make sure you're not squinting. Can you scan your body from your head down to your toes? And just release any remaining tension. Let it all go. Now as you breathe in, silently repeat to yourself the word let. And as you breathe out, repeat the word go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Inhale, let. And exhale, go. Let. Go. Let. Go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Over and over again. Take as much time here as you have to spend today, and continue to let go.